So bottom sheet, we'll need what? We'll need it's not necessary that we need a list. Yeah, it's not necessary, very good, but it is, we always implement them with what? With recycler views, because to show the details of the list, but it's not necessary that you must need a recycler view first to implement a bottom sheet. So we're going to do that step by step, then we'll explain everything. First of all, let me create a recycler view where we'll need this bottom sheet. Just come here, find it, and then split, and then come here and create a recycler view. Okay, another thing that is a bottom sheet must be within a coordinate layout, or it cannot be like under linear layout. It must either be under a coordinate layout or a constraint layout, not under linear layout. If your parent is a linear layout, it won't work. Okay, so I'm going to create here, I think ours is what is a constraint layout. The default one is the constraint layout, so it can work. So let me just come and copy this. I'll remove only the bottom sheet part. Let me remove this part that I've not explained. I'll explain it. So this is just a coordinate layout with a what? With a recycler view. Let me remove this toolbar. Okay, I don't need the what? The toolbar. I can remove this toolbar. It's manual toolbar that was being put there. I remove this toolbar. Don't need it. Okay, this is nothing but a recycler view. So we have to, after, and it's a coordinate layout, so just say match parent, and you're good to go. Okay, so we have to now create this bottom sheet, the recycler view first. So just simply say recycler view, that's our recycler view, and then after bottom sheet, we look at it later. Bottom sheet, look at it later. We'll come here on bind, have this, then we have init component. We're going to initialize components, and then I'll come here and initialize component. If I'm too fast, you just tell me, I'll be slow. So after, I'll have to initialize the recycler view, and then after, I'll set it to the linear layout. Okay, so our recycler view, this one is equal to the recycler view, and then set the layout type manager to be the linear layout type, and the path, the concept. And then later I'll create the adapter. Okay, so our adapter is ready here, so I'll just simply come and create the adapter next to this to bottom sheet. Okay, so the adapter will cry because it's not there. Yeah, so I can either create it step by step, or I can drag and drop it and explain it. So I can just double press Ctrl and click on it, and then say click here to go to where this adapter is. Just adapter, I call it people adapter. We already discussed this recycler view, so no need to waste too much time there. So drag and drop it, but I'll explain why necessary. So to drag and drop your code, just get from another project, press Ctrl and drag and drop it to the package that you want. So I put there, and then I name it, and then it's okay. So it will be there. So I'm going to go ahead and do what? And prepare this. First of all, it needs a model of people. This model of people is already in this project. So I can just simply come here, model people, press Ctrl to get it. So model people, and then click on this move, it will show me. So I drag and drop it here, also in this package. Then model people is there. So in this model people, we have just an image of an image. Do I need image? I'll have an image. Okay, let us leave some images. Do I need an image? Okay, let me leave images. So I have an image, I have a drawable, I have a name, I have a string, and what? And it's a section. This is a section, you can remove it, but for now, just leave it. It's just a boolean that tells whether it's a section or not. And then have here the constructor, which is taking the name of a person and tell you whether it's a section or not. Only these two. The rest it can just generate them. Then after doing that, so I'll go back to my project and see if it's still crying. People is done. Then I come here to the image, edit image. Of course, this one's a what is a layout. Okay, so I'll just simply come here, press Alt and Enter to get this layout. I'll just show this layout. Okay, so just press here, Alt and Enter to create this layout. So I'll be a little bit faster, and then I'll come and get this layout from this project. Like this. So it is having just simple layout like this one. Okay, so we'll just fix these errors. Won't copy everything. Just need this. Just having a material repo, that's an external library, I don't need it. So make this one linear layout, linear layout. Okay, orientation. Circular view is now kind of complicating. So these are spacing. I can remove them. And then I can also remove these ones. The next project that I'll be showing, I'll be defining this spacing at once. So have those. We'll remove this padding and margining. It's going to look ugly. So that's our simple layout, just for a single element. So let me just put maybe some padding across everything, or maybe 10 dp. Okay, so the layout is done, and this what we are crying, they are done. What else is still lacking? Display image. This is class for displaying images, just a method. You can just come and get it from here for displaying an image in a rounded item. Just image view, display another image. Just a public static class. I use them just to display image. I can even leave it for now, just for the sake of learning. So if I leave it for now, I may not even need the image. Okay, so that's it. That's our adapter. Then you come to our main. This adapter is no longer crying. Then you can proceed to the bottom sheet. So init component, then we create the initialize the adapter. Okay, so the adapter will be where? Will be here. Okay, so it will need a what? A list of people. So in this list, I'll just simply create my own list, because this one they need us to generate this list, something that I don't need for now. So you can just come here. It needs a what? A list of people. Okay, so let me create this list here of people. Is equal to new array list, and then just simply add in this list some item here. Okay, not add new people like this. Okay, so the default constructor takes what? And false. Okay, John the Gender, gender, called gender, John, Juliet, Jessica. Do you have these names in your country? Josephine. Eh? How much do you have?
None of it.
Jasmine. But this one is there. Those are names. So this one there, so I have to pass this one there, right? Yeah, then go. I'm going to go, then after I have to set this adapter here to the recycler view, and then step by step say the what? The adapter to the recycler view, and then after we have to say the click listener to this recycler view. Okay, so just come and copy. So this is how you do things. You write your code once and you can reuse it in multiple projects. You don't need to repeat yourself. Again, you create an adapter from scratch and what?
Give me that.
Yeah. Eh?
Give me that project.
Which project? This one? No. You have to learn how to do it by yourself. Eh? It's a huge thing. You have to learn how to do it. So we have here bottom sheet. Okay, so here when I click here, I just say now time to toast short bottom sheet toast. I say time to show bottom sheet. I cannot give it to you now to make you lazy. It will. How to pass, but I'll give it to you in the last class. In the last class when you graduate. When I graduate you, then I'll give a hassle. There we go. Now let us run it. Then you have this, you see, when I click, time to show bottom sheet. Time to show bottom sheet. Now here is where you start showing the what? The bottom sheet. So it means that the bottom sheet is regardless to the what? To the recycler view. Don't memorize that all the time. Bottom sheet must be attached to the recycler view. Okay, so to show the bottom sheet, here are the few steps that you follow. So first of all, you create what you call bottom sheet state. This one, okay. So this one to tell you whether it is expanded or not. Okay, and then the bottom sheet is okay. We first create this bottom sheet state. Let me create it here. So here, and to initialize it. To initialize it, bottom sheet state. To initialize like this, just like find view by ID. I mean from bottom sheet state, and then bottom sheet behavior is equal to, just click there to initialize under the init component. So simply come here after creating the recycler view, then you can now start working on what? The bottom sheet here. And then say bottom sheet is got from bottom sheet. Now this one is from bottom sheet. Now this bottom sheet is not the bottom sheet itself. Bottom sheet behavior from a particular bottom sheet. So this bottom sheet behavior, it is not that will be telling whether it is expanded or not. But to get this one, you just say bottom sheet behavior from, and then you pass a bottom sheet. So Alaikum salam.
Is that my bottom?
So
Oh, that's why.
this one.
That's why?
You want it now?
Yeah?
So I'm still using it.
Really? You want to say that?
Yeah. You want to drink? So since this one is depending on this, we are happy, alhamdulillah.
So in
Yes,
here,
yeah, since this one is depending on this, it means that you must first initialize this one. You remember that problem, like when you could initialize something, then you want to use it before you initialize it, then it will collapse. So I'll create here what? A bottom sheet. Good, how are you? Huh? Okay, I'm coming. We are coming. So this one, and then I have to make sure that I find view by ID. Now, you see, I just put here bottom sheet. So after creating the bottom sheet, now I have to find view by ID here. After creating this, then you can find, or even here inside the init component, you can find it. So this, it will be now a certain view inside the what? Inside your main activity or your activity. This bottom sheet. It is just like a recycler view. Like a recycler view always have its view. Now likewise a bottom sheet, it has a what? A view inside your main activity. As you can see here. This. Yes, you see? Yeah. In bottom we put what? A bottom sheet. Just say fragment, and then this fragment layout you give it an ID of what? Or bottom sheet. You see? Just come on top bottom here and get a what? A fragment, and give it an ID of bottom sheet. Just import this like this, okay? This is a fragment and ID bottom sheet. Then here you now come and say find your ID bottom sheet. But that fragment should not be in a linear layout. It can be in other types of layout, but not linear layout. So like this. Since this one will be called after the other one, then it's okay. And then we can, after doing that, we can. This one is to display. Do the same. That is adapter. So we are here. We are here displaying bottom sheet. Where it? So last time. Let me see. It's almost done. Okay, let's go and pray. I'll record this video and I do it and I post it. Then you'll see from the what. So after making sure that you've initialized the bottom sheet, then you can check here its state. If the state is expanded, then you can say the states were to be collapsed, and vice versa. So just simply copy this method and then simply come here. See, here we got the state from this bottom sheet here. So here I'll have to be updating the state by saying that if the state is what is expanded, it should be what? It should say the state to be collapsed. Okay. So after doing that, then I'll have to find view by ID, and we inflate the bottom sheet that we created before, the sheet list. So you see, we find view by we're going to inflate now the bottom sheet, the layout of the bottom sheet itself, because this bottom sheet must come from somewhere. So we must have a layout for the bottom sheet, and they'll call it sheet list. So I'm going to create this bottom sheet list here. So there we go, and you can see it is here. So I'm going to simply come here and press Ctrl and space, and I'll have the bottom sheet itself. So this is the bottom sheet that will be displaying on the what? On the screen when the user clicks on a preview list. It is nothing but a layout. So let me remove these things on material repo so that you can see it clearly. So I'll have to collapse this one. So it can be any kind of it can be any kind of an item. So let me remove this material repo. I'll remove also this one. Remove this, maybe collapse here so you can see clearly. I'll remove this material repo. They are just an external library that you're using in the other project, that's why. But it is just a layout that you want to display when someone clicks on the bottom sheet, when it's time to expand the bottom sheet. So this gray color, I can remove it, or I can just add it by just pressing. Just come here and get this color. I've created it before, and just come and let me remove it. So color, the sizing here, I can just create it by simply putting maybe 20 dp, and then you can put everywhere there's a large size, can put 20 dp, only make it just 14 or 16 dp, 14 dp, and then I'll come here where there is large. Can also create it by just pressing Alt and Enter, and so maybe it is 16 dp, and then I'll come here in the gray. I'll remove this color of gray, and this is just a what? It's this is an icon, so I can simply create that by coming here to application and right click, say new vector resource. Let me put here any person icon. I'll come here, person, search person. Just press that one. I see person add. Let's just leave that one for the sake, so that we can be your icon, and here we can also put another icon. So, but in simple terms, an icon is what this is what the user will see when they expand the bottom sheet. So that's the layout that the user will see when they expand the bottom sheet. So what I'm trying to make here. Okay, so that's it. That's it. Okay, can collapse here so you can see clearly. Come and make this an icon. Okay, I think there is no more warnings. Just put here src here. So with the list that will be shown when the user clicks on what? On the bottom sheet. So that's why I say we say inflator, this one. So if you want to add any action, like if someone clicks on any of these and they take action, that's how you do. That's when you do these things. Then you add what? You add listeners, like here. You can see here we find, for example, the preview, click listener, and then you say when someone clicks there, then you can decide to preview. You see, you just add a click listener from those bottom list. Okay, and to find it, you just simply based on the main ID to say find you by ID, then you click, you set one of the preview here. For example, this is the preview ID. So when the user will click on it, then we'll have to toast this one. So this one can be object. So since here we're using people, so that's pass here that we receive people. So that's it. So I can make for the rest, can make the click listener for this, and this, and this one. But basically, let me use just do forward, and I'll run the application. I hope that's it. Others are just click listeners, and yeah, bottom sheet, get window, the flag. Okay, here it's just updating the what, the flag. Okay, here it is destroyed in case it is removed. Okay, so here after setting the listeners, we get this bottom sheet and what, and the bottom sheet dialog. I've not created it. Bottom sheet dialog is the one that will be communicating between the layout itself and the bottom sheet that we have created. So yeah, so initialize there. So bottom sheet layer dialog will be just is equal to new this bottom sheet, and then here we do what, we set the view to be the view that we got here when someone clicked. I mean when we're inflating, you see. So just inflating this bottom sheet into this dialog, and then you check the window and expand it, and then after displaying it, we put here show to display it, and then after finishing displaying it, we can destroy it by using the null. So I'll run the application and show how it's gonna work. Hope it's not going to crash. Okay, we click. See, the bottom sheet will come. See, I click on this one, the bottom sheet will come. So if I click on preview, see the word preview and the name of the person that I clicked on. Click on Josephine, and I click preview Josephine. So that's how we can implement the bottom sheet. It's a very great user interface, and it is really recommended to be used in different kind of application that you might want to implement. Every application that is modern on YouTube or Instagram, they are using these bottom sheets, and they help us to solve different things that you may not need to create an activity to do what, to display. Like YouTube comment section, these days they are using the bottom sheets. Instagram, when you want to share something, they use a bottom sheet. So you can also, even Facebook comments, when you preview comments of Facebook, that thing that pops up when you're previewing comments on Facebook application these days, they're using a bottom sheet. So you can see how you play it with it in a different way. And there are so many tutorials that are there out that you can learn in details on how you can implement these bottom sheets. So for this video, we'll stop from there. Hope you're not missing the next one.